Hello my dolly family, Debbie here from Debbie's Little Darlings, and today I'm changing this little girl and another little girl because I like changing girls, especially in the summer. They've got such nice clothes. So this is what she's wearing. She's wearing this little romper and this little Babadoo onesie vest with this lovely little romper. It's got poppers around the, around the inside. It's gathered at the top, gathered around the legs. It's got nice little spaghetti straps. And it comes up nice and high at the back. And with that she's wearing a navy head bow and little lace shoes. That's what she's wearing. So let's get on with it. This is the lovely Raven, and she is the Quinlan sculpt by Andrea Stoetti and Bonnie Brown, and brought to life by the lovely Louise Gonzalez. So I might even take her vest off, it's so hot today. I've got my fan on in here, so I'm hoping I don't go all squiffy like I do. Dexter's in here as well, and he's in the path of the fan. So he must be hot. He goes outside for a little while and he comes in really panting, So I think I am going to take her vest off. Oh, come on, get it fit out. What's everyone up to today? Oh, I'm not up to much. It's too hot to even move. As soon as you get up to move, you feel all, well I do, I feel all like, So, oh, I thought my phone was ringing. So, I won't be doing much. I'm going to my daughter's for dinner tonight. Oh, and I've nearly finished my oldest daughter's blanket. I've done that in quite good time, I think. But, excuse me, got a frog in the throat. That's because I ain't got a pond in the garden. I've got to wait for the trim colour because she wanted sage, and I looked in our local haberdashery and they had loads of mint greens and dark greens, but nothing like what she asked me because she sent me a picture of it. So, oh, there we go. I wish I could buy more of these. Now, does that go in there? Yeah. But they've only got the big sizes left whenever I go on and look. I mean, this is a basic thing. You think they'd have these in stock all the time. Unless they're just in, because Louisa usually sends me one with a baby. I didn't get one with a baby last time, so maybe that's why. Because they've changed the style, because I've got a different style and I love this style. Yeah, so as soon as I've finished the white part of the blanket, I shall shelve it and move on and start Teresa's. My daughter's names are Tanya, Teresa and Sarah. And I got the name Tanya off the prefect board. I wonder if I could put a pin there. Have I got one decent pin? and Teresa was my favourite, my sister's name, but I always liked it, and I wanted it for the first child, but my husband's ex was called Teresa, and I didn't want her thinking that he was naming my baby after her, so I couldn't have it for the first one, so that was my first choice. Then I picked Tanya because I'd seen that on the school board many years ago, and I thought, I don't think I'm going to bother. I think it'll stay up on its own. Don't we, Sugar Plum Fairy? We do. And then Sarah, I think I told you how we got the name Sarah. We took the kids to the beach, and they were playing with this little girl called Sarah. So all day long we heard the name Sarah, Sarah, come here Sarah, you know, like kids do. So when we walked off the beach, I said to my husband at the time, I said, I really like that name, Sarah. He said, yes, so do I. So that's where her name come from. So now when I talk to you about my girls, I don't have to say my middle daughter or my oldest daughter, but if I do, the oldest one's Tanya, the middle one's Teresa, and my baby, she's going to be my baby forever, because she is Sarah. She's nowhere near baby age, that's for sure. She's, I think she's 40 next year. Gee whiz, man, that's my baby. That's my baby, isn't it? Oh, she looks beautiful. I love this. I do love this. I bought this when I got, why ain't that working? When I got my lovely Lilith. Because, like I have told you before, I used to love seeing all her legs exposed. I'm hoping to get that effect today with what she's wearing. Now, let's see, I think it goes that way. Might put it on the side today. What do you think? What do you think, my lovely girl? Oh, she looks beautiful. Beautifully gorgeous you are. You are. I've messed her hair there up. Right, get the other baby and I'll be back. Back again with the lovely Lilith, and this is the Laura Sculpt. She is the Laura Sculpt by Bonnie Brown and brought to life by the lovely Louise Gonzalez, and she is lovely. You are lovely. So let's show you what she's wearing. Now some might say this is boys, but I don't think it is. I think you could, boy and a girl can wear it. So it's blue with little navy blue sailboats all over it. It's got 3 buttons down the front of the bodice. It's elasticated round the leg. It's got a Peter Pan collar with 2 navy blue sailboats with red masts. It's got short sleeves with white piping around. I think it's lovely, and I don't think it is particularly boys. I think boys and girls can wear it, so she's wearing it anyway. Navy blue head bow and lace shoes. So let's get on with it. Yeah, the thing is, right, I had 3 girls, and they're all they've all got the same dad, my first husband, and we made a pact that if we had boys, he could name them. You know where I'm going with this, don't you? And if we had girls, I could name them. So we talked about names together, but I had the final say. So mainly I picked them. Oh dear. Except for Sarah, that was a joint effort, I suppose. So yeah, that's what we did. I don't know why this dress is newborn, but look how wide it is. I don't know why it's that wide. Pees me off a bit, actually. Yes, so that's how we work the names. Oh, I've got to tell you a little story, right? My first husband was colourblind, and he never drove. I did the driving, and I used to make up my antifreeze and leave it in the boot of the car. But this one day, he took my keys. We had the same key rings, and he took my keys to work. So I couldn't put it in there, so I just put it in the bottom of the cupboard. Well, it just so happens that's where we kept our squash. So he see it in there. He's colourblind, bearing in mind. So he took a few lunges of it, and it, you know, when you're thirsty, you don't taste it straight away because you're busy getting it into your body, aren't you? And he come in and he went, "What was that in that bottle?" I said, "Antifreeze." He went, "I've just drunk that." Of course, I was laughing my head off, right? Well, my next door neighbour, she was a nurse, so, and he was an anaesthesia, you know, he'd done the anaesthetic for operations. So I went next door to tell him what had happened, and he said I'd get him up the hospital if I was you. So I thought, oh no, it was in November, right? So, and snow, there was snow on the ground, and I thought, oh my God, I don't like driving in the snow. I avoid it at all costs. So I took him to the hospital. See, once they said get him to the hospital, then I panicked because I weren't laughing anymore because I thought I'd killed him at this stage. Anyway, I took him to the hospital, and when we got there, they wanted the empty bottle to know what one it was, because apparently there's one that you make yourself sick and bring it up, and then there's one that you dilute, so you just drink loads and loads of water. But they didn't know which one it was, so I got back in the car in the snow, ploughing my way over, got their bottle, went back, and they were making him sick by this time. No, they must have done that after. I gave them the bottle anyway. They were making him sick, and I cannot stand the sound of people being sick. It makes me retch. And then when they'd done all that, they said the antidote was whiskey. Luckily, he drank whiskey. So he was sitting there drinking this whiskey, and they'd moved him over to Ramsgate Hospital. It's not there now, but there used to be a hospital in Ramsgate. And they took him by ambulance, and I followed. And he had to stay in overnight to drink this whiskey. So there he is in hospital drinking these glasses of whiskey. And I went home, obviously, and he said, when I went to get him the next day, he said, "Oh, it was horrible, Deb." He said, "Some old man died in the bed next to me." He said, "I didn't get no sleep," so he had the day off for work. And he said, and there I was sitting drinking whiskey on my own. So anyway, when he did go back to work, right, that ain't right, that ain't on the right way. When he did go back to work, they said to him, "Terry, do you fancy coming round the garage for a drink?" he got stick for weeks after that. But oh, it was scary. It was funny at first until I realised that I could have possibly killed him. But yeah, it was funny. Oh gosh, she looks beautiful. Yeah, look. Doesn't she look gorgeous? I think she looks gorgeous. I like this. I was wondering, I thought I'm going to dress them in the same colour. And then I spotted this. I found the blue for her. And then I spotted this. Right. If you're new to my channel, thank you for being new to my channel. If you're part of my Dolly family, thank you for being part of my Dolly family. I really appreciate it. If you're returning to my video and my channel and you've not yet subscribed, could you please subscribe? That would be very beneficial to me and help my channel grow. Until my next video, bye.